Alright, well, it turns out that right after I did my Impetuous Impulses update review, I can now get to do Familiarization. Anyway, I'm going to start this before I actually start speaking, and because I don't want it to go away right away. Anyway, what this is, Familiarization, is a distraction diversion that allows you to try to collect raw piles of shards from the spirit plane. And what you do is you have to find this one here. It's only active. Now the thing is, it's only active for 20 minutes. Okay, Beaver and Fire Titan, I'll remember that. Now, the problem is that it's only active every 20 minutes. Like, every 20 minutes of every 2 hours. So, that means you basically have got a bit of a problem if you want to try to actually find the damn spot to go to, because you have way too little time to try to find yourself the correct obelisk, because you can go to pick up 6 in Taverley to get a hint, but you cannot be really sure because he can really just kind of switch around or just go away at any random time. You can be kind of unlucky with that. So that's why I just kind of am stuttering through this now, because I don't want to miss the chance to get me a nice bit of familiarization updating. Reviewing, I mean. So, anyway, this bar on the left here, this green bar, oh yeah, you can't see my cursor, sorry. This bar on the left is your mental focus, because you kind of mentally project yourself on the spirit plane to get shards. How you somehow get those shards back to your world, I don't know. But, the point is you have to collect, you can collect up to 60 piles of these shards, and you have to try to avoid these familiars at the top, which are for me right now, are the Beaver and the Fire Titan. Unfortunately, the amount of familiars hunting you can increase by the day, not by the minute, but by a certain amount of time. And you can leave this area by doing 3 things. 1, collecting 60 sets of shards. I seem to be lagging a bit. Okay, there we go. 1, by collecting 60 piles of shards. 2, by losing your mental focus. And 3 by just leaving manually by that obelisk that you spawn at the very beginning. And hopefully I'll get to get all 60 shards in my first time doing this. So when you're familiar, you are able to, you project yourself as a random familiar that you may or may not be able to summon. And you have to try to find these shards, and like I said, and yeah, apparently the other familiars don't notice you speaking, which kind of makes no sense. But if you get near any of these familiars that are hunting you, your mental focus will decrease like a bit faster while you're around them. So you want to kind of try to avoid them, and up to 6 can start hunting you at a time. So you just want to get through this as soon as possible. Although you also can run, as like anything. Only problem is your run energy goes down ridiculously fast. If you looked, I did like 3 steps and went down to 88%. And you also recover much more slowly than normal. So that basically you want to try to walk whenever you can, and only damn Fire Titan, I can't get near there. You want to try to walk whenever you can and only run when you're in like a dangerous situation nearing a hunting familiar. So right now I can, okay, now I've got to watch out for the, damn it, Geyser Titans over there. Okay, I'm gonna have to get that pile and then run over here. So actually, I'm finding this, even though it's a little bit boring since you don't usually see the ones that are hunting you very often, it actually looks right now already to be kind of fun. I mean, as your focus decreases, your familiar shape loses color, so you can tell. So it's a nice little effect that they have to show that you're losing focus. And the idea of collecting shards, it doesn't really make sense how you can project yourself mentally on a plane and somehow bring back physical shards. I mean, that just makes no real sense to me, but I'm not going to question the things at Jagex, because it's just it'd be kind of hard to try to explain. So it also gives you a nice look at what the usual familiar plane looks like. Crap, guys are talking. What the familiar plane looks like before you summon a familiar out of it. So it's a nice look, and it's a nice little thing. Only thing is you can only do this once every week, because according to the game, you have to recover for a certain amount of time, well, a week, before you can, sorry, I was thinking about my music, before you can get to do it again. And what the rewards for this is that you actually have 2 choices. And of course, they change depending on how many piles of shards you manage to collect. So, of course, the most you can get is 60. And what the rewards are is that you can... I can't see that damn familiar. Okay, it's a lava titan. You can get yourself a nice amount of summoning ingredients, secondary summoning ingredients, but I've heard some people say that they've had some bad luck with that. Crap, geyser. Some people have had some bad luck with that and only gotten like a few kebbit furs and a bunch of buckets of sand or something. So actually the main attraction for this is the other reward that you can get from this distraction, which is that you can get some amount of time, up to 40 minutes. Basically it takes 2/3 of your, is that a damn fire titan? It takes up to 2/3 of the shards that you collected. So if I collected 60, then I'll get 40 minutes. 40 minutes of time where whenever you find things that can give you charms, you get triple the amount of charms that you normally do. Now, remember, this does not count for if you're trying to get things from like Bork or something, because that'd just be kind of unfair. You get like 30 blue charms for killing one monster. But yeah, you can get triple charms from any monster you can get for up to 40 minutes. So, and you don't even have to actually get it right away. You can go for trying to talk to him later, trying to talk to the Pikkenmix later about giving you the bonus. Anyway, now I've got 4 familiars hunting me, and there's a geyser over there, so I better run. And so yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna go for with this. I'm probably gonna go for the getting myself. Damn it! Why do they always like all these ravagers and stuff around? I'm going to go for getting the triple charm bonus, because triple charms is really nice. And I'll probably go to like tormented demons or something, because they can give me freaking Sardman brews. And not Sardman brews, what am I talking about? I need Sardman brews for them. They can give me blue charms, 3 at a time, and they drop them pretty damn often, so I can get 9 blue charms every time I kill a demon. So, that's pretty nice and crap. That's what happens when you get your focus smacked. And hopefully I won't run into something else that'll smack my focus off. Anyway, so if I were to give this distraction diversion update a review, a score out of 10, it looks, from the time I've had now, I've already collected half the shards I need to, and I haven't used up half my focus yet. It's a nice area, it looks nice. It's nice to have to run away from the familiars that you usually summon. And you also get to see a familiar run, which is quite fun. But so yeah, I'd say that the collecting of shards is an interesting idea, even if it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. And you can get some nice rewards from it, although actually I think this time I'm going to go with the secondary reward just to see what I get. But because you can be here for up to 20 minutes, I'm not going to be able to get that in the video, sorry. I'll post it in the description or something. Is that a pyro word? Good. I thought that was a... Anyway, so it has some nice effects with the whole seeing your familiar run, being able to move about in the world of familiars, see the familiars before you summon them. Everything's great about that. And so the rewards, I think, are nice. The game, I think, is nice, albeit maybe a little bit easy. Except for when you have 4 freaking familiars hunting you at once. And, so, yeah, I'd give this maybe a 9, if only because I just don't like distractions and diversion that much, because I like being able to do things over and over again. Let's try to get that run. Run away, run away, run, 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 run. Okay, well, yeah, I'll give it a 9, because nice visuals, nice idea, nice rewards, and only problem is a distraction and diversion, and I don't like those as much. But, yeah, I'm probably going to run over if I don't hurry up and keep moving, and I'll probably lose my ability in this if I don't hurry up. So, yeah, thanks for watching this review, and, well, yep, off I go.